Peter Pan and Toby's Brave Adventure in Neverland. Once upon a time, in the magical land of Neverland, there lived a boy named Peter Pan. Peter was known for his passion for flying, always soaring through the skies with the wind in his hair. His favorite dessert was chocolate cake, which he enjoyed sharing with his best friend, Tinker Bell, a tiny but incredibly spirited fairy. One starry night, Peter Pan and Tinker Bell decided to visit a very special friend who lived far across the sea, a brave 7-year-old boy named Toby. Toby, full of wonder and excitement, had always dreamed of flying and exploring the enchanting land of Neverland. As Toby lay in his bed, gazing out of his window, he saw a sudden flicker of light followed by the soft sound of wings flapping. It was Tinker Bell, glowing like a little star, and Peter Pan, who gracefully landed beside her. "Hello, Toby," Peter said with a warm smile. "Would you like to come with us on an adventure to Neverland?" Without a moment's hesitation, Toby nodded eagerly. Tinker Bell sprinkled some of her magic fairy dust over Toby, and with a joyful thought, he found himself lifting off the ground and flying with Peter and Tink toward Neverland. They soared over shimmering seas and lush forests, past colorful islands, and under a canopy of twinkling stars. Toby felt a mixture of excitement and bravery as he soared through the sky. Peter Pan, always full of lively spirit, pointed out different sights below: Mermaid Lagoon, the mysterious hideout, and the grand pirate ship that belonged to Captain Hook, Peter's sworn enemy. As they approached Neverland, Tinker Bell led them to a beautiful meadow where the Lost Boys lived. The Lost Boys welcomed Toby with open arms and showed him around their home, built with the creativity and imagination of children. Toby quickly made new friends and felt a sense of belonging and friendship. While exploring, Peter Pan shared stories of his adventures and the importance of bravery and friendship. Toby listened intently, his eyes wide with wonder. Suddenly, Tinker Bell flew in, her light flickering with urgency. "Peter, Captain Hook is planning something sinister. We must stop him," she exclaimed. "Not on my watch," Peter declared. Without a moment to lose, Peter, Tinker Bell, and Toby, along with the Lost Boys, set out on a mission to thwart Captain Hook's evil plans. They flew stealthily through the forest, making their way to the pirate ship. The ship loomed large and ominous, but Toby's bravery and the support of his friends gave him the courage to carry on. As they neared the ship, they heard the unmistakable voice of Captain Hook, plotting to capture Peter Pan once and for all. "We can't let him win," Peter whispered. Together, they devised a clever plan. Tinker Bell would use her fairy dust to create a diversion while Peter and Toby sneaked aboard the ship to free any captives and retrieve the map that led to Hook's treasure. With Tink's signal, the team sprang into action. Toby's heart raced as he crept up the gangplank, sticking close to Peter. They navigated the ship's creaky wooden planks and dimly lit corridors, barely avoiding the pirates who patrolled the decks. Toby's bravery shone through as he helped untie the captured Lost Boys, his small hands working quickly and quietly. As they approached Hook's quarters, they could hear him talking to Mr. Smee about his devious plan. With a nod from Peter, Toby mustered all his courage and gently pushed open the door. There, on a table, was the treasure map. Peter swiftly grabbed it while Toby kept watch. Just as they were making their escape, Captain Hook burst in, sword drawn. "Not so fast, Peter Pan," he snarled. Peter, always ready for a fight, engaged Hook in a duel. Their swords clashed, the sounds echoing through the ship. Tinker Bell and the Lost Boys kept the other pirates at bay, their small but nimble forms darting about, causing confusion and chaos. In the middle of the chaos, Toby remembered Peter's words about bravery. He saw a rope hanging by the side of the ship and quickly devised a plan. "Peter, lead him this way," Toby shouted. With a swift nod, Peter maneuvered Hook toward the spot. Just as Hook lunged, Toby pulled the rope, releasing a weight that sent Hook stumbling and then tumbling overboard with a loud splash. Cheers erupted from the Lost Boys and Tinker Bell as Hook's form disappeared into the waters below. "We did it!" Peter exclaimed, clapping Toby on the back. "We couldn't have done it without you, Toby. You were incredibly brave." With Hook defeated and the treasure map in hand, they all made their way back to the meadow, where they celebrated with a huge feast, complete with Toby's favorite chocolate cake. The night was filled with laughter, stories, and the warmth of true friendship. As the celebration wound down, Peter Pan took Toby aside. "You've shown great courage today, Toby, and you've proven that true friendship is the greatest treasure of all. Never forget that." With those words, Peter and Tink escorted Toby back home, where he was tucked into his bed. "Good night, Peter." "Good night, Tinker Bell," Toby whispered as he drifted off to sleep with a heart full of joy and a mind brimming with dreams of more adventures to come. That night, Toby's dreams were filled with the wonders of Neverland, the thrill of flying, and the importance of bravery and friendship.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.